Okay, so welcome back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work on an application example. So I'm going to read it to you and then we'll work it out. Okay, so this has to do with carpentry. It says, suppose a carpenter needs to cut pieces of wood, each 20 inches long, from a 144-inch long board. So, I want to know how many pieces of board am I going to have. So I'm taking a 144-inch long board and I want to cut the wood into, with each 20 inches, each piece 20 inches long. Okay? So I've got a 144-inch board and I want to cut it into pieces measuring 20 inches each. Okay? So how many pieces of board am I going to cut? Well, this is a division problem, right? Because I need to find out how many pieces, right? So I need to break this 144 up into groups of 20. Right? So I'm going to take 144 inches and I'm going to divide it by 20 inches. So the inches are going to cancel out. Inches divided by inches is 1. So I'm going to end up with pieces of wood, right? So I'm just going to end up with a number. Okay? And the number is going to represent the number of boards I'm going to have that are 20 inches each, 20 inches long. So the first thing I'm going to do is, again, how many times does 20 go into? Now, it doesn't go into 1, it doesn't go into 14, so I'm going to have to use the whole 144, so I'm going to be in the ones column. So how many 20s go into 144? Okay, and so this is going to be 7. Okay, 7 times 20 is 140. And so I'm going to subtract, and I end up with a remainder of 4 inches. So I'm going to end up with 7 boards, right, that are each 20 inches long, and then I'm going to end up with a scrap piece that's 4 inches long. Minus the blade, right? You always have to measure the thickness of the blade, so, but again, just for purposes of this problem, we can assume that we're going to have a 4-inch scrap piece. Okay? That's it. Okay, we'll be back. We'll do another example.